Welcome back to the Divine Discussions with Madison and Carly. We are now on episode 7 whole weeks of this. This time is going by so fast, I can't even get over it. But we are so happy and excited for today. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk to you guys a little bit more about what we actually do, what we do with the Babes in Business, and why we decided to get started with it, and how we are pretty much here today talking about everything that we talk about. Um, so yeah, this is a super exciting episode for us. So let's get started. Carly, how are you?
Hi, I'm great, Madison. How are you?
So good. So good.
Yeah, me too. This is going to be great because I think that me and you are both very passionate about this. Obviously, this is a big part of like our connection. Obviously, our connection is deeper than that, but we have a very beautiful community linking the two of us together. Our team Babes in Business, and like I'm gonna just go into a bit of questions we're both gonna answer. It's gonna be something short and sweet and to the point, and hopefully it'll give more value to people who are maybe curious about or being on the fence about joining our team or working in network marketing in itself. So, Madison, first of all, what was life like before you said yes to this business? Paint us a picture.
Yeah. So, I come from a network marketing background to begin with, because I did network marketing for 3 years before I found you and the Babes in Business. So, I had been an entrepreneur at heart. So, before I even found network marketing in general, I was working in the film industry on and off. I also had worked at a little like food factory type thing, packaging food. Um, yeah, I don't talk about it much because I hated it.
That's more reason why you need to share it, you know?
Yeah, and I was not very proud of it, but it like, I don't know, it gave me like strength, and it was, like definitely not like you wouldn't picture me doing that. Like no. But yeah, I did that for a little bit, and then I realized like honestly the 9 to 5 was just never for me. I really didn't like that. I didn't like people telling me what to do. And then so I would really go back and forth between film because it's also really good money. Um but yeah, and then I did a different company for a few years, and then decided to walk away from that. I've talked lots about that, and you can probably find another video of me talking more about that if you would like to. But then I went back to film again because it's just the vicious cycle. A lot of people that do work in film know the vicious cycle of going back to film because of the money. I mean, it's like, I know my mom calls it like a toxic relationship. You're like, I don't want to do this, but the money's so good. And I just didn't want that. Like, I wanted something so different. And like, I've always had an entrepreneurial mindset. So network marketing just made so much sense to me.
Mhm. Awesome. Thanks for painting the picture. Um, yeah, so the same thing for me is, oh gosh, where do I begin? Okay, so I used to work like in hospitality. I've always been really good with people in general. I always thrive in those kind of situations. So I was a bartender, waitress, I was a cashier, I worked back of house, front of house, you name it. And I hustled my butt always, and I was really good at saving for my travels. And I always thought that maybe if I worked hard enough I would be happy on my travels. And I was super out of alignment when I was always working as hard as I was at the 2 to 3 jobs at a time, like 16-hour days. I remember falling asleep in my heels and my makeup full face to waking up and having to go to the cafe in the morning, um,
Oh my
quickly wash my
God.
face and go to work. And my old boss actually said to me the other day, Carly, you used to walk in with your eyes closed, and we always used to tell you you need to sleep. And I refused. I'm like, no, I have to go to Indonesia or I have to go to Thailand, whatever travel trip I was saving up for, you know. And I totally like missed the plot. Like I miss being present and being happy on the journey to wherever I wanted to go. But I was always seeing happiness at the end of the other end of the thing, right? Of the hard work.
Yeah.
And I was also severely depressed, not all the time, but I've gotten to little like deep dark holes where I would sometimes miss work. I remember missing a couple shifts at another job I had because I decided to sleep for 3 days because I could not handle life or whatever I was going through at the time. I didn't like myself very much. Pretty bad eating disorder. Self love was not really there. I didn't really know who I was. And yeah, I'm just kind of always a little bit lost. And I think that's quite normal, especially growing up. We all go through that. But a lot of it, right? Yeah, a lot of us were just like going through the similar things. But mine in particular was just an absolute hot mess. That's what I was. Um, so that's me. That was life before. So the next question is, why did you end up saying yes? You've already done the network marketing thing. Maybe touch base on like why you said yes to that in general, but also this specific team that we're on.
Yeah. So, okay. So the reason I said yes to this specific team is literally because of the word alignment. Like, I had been so out of alignment. I was literally on a soul search looking for what was going to be best for me for like 2 years. I was just trying to find something that would light me up and make me passionate. So, when I found network marketing to begin with, I was so passionate about network marketing because I saw the vision of helping people. And I saw the vision of being able to, teach people how they could create an income from home and stay home with their kids or, travel the world or do what, like, turn their daydreaming into their reality. That's what I saw the vision of. And so when the last company that I was with just didn't work out, I thought, you know what, I'm done with network marketing, like never going to do it again. And I pretty much closed that door. I took everything I learned from it because I learned so much and it was so empowering to me. But I was like, okay, I'm ready for, change, something different. And I spent, 2 years almost just like soul searching, trying a ton of different things. And when I saw the Babes in Business and I saw what you were doing, I was just like, this is what I need to be doing. I had never seen like a group of badass babes just all locking arms and running together at a common goal and just helping each other, uplifting each other. And that is why I said yes. I wanted to be a part of that and I wanted to show everyone that they could be a part of it too.
Mhm. I love the like collaboration over the competition part. It's such a big, huge thing,
Yeah.
right? I love
Yes.
it. I love it. I'm so glad you said yes. I'm so happy. So,
Glad I said yes.
yeah.
Why did
Yeah.
you say yes?
I said yes for many, many reasons because I told this story many times before, but I think we can never talk about it enough, especially if we're here to impact other people. Because I was impacted so strongly when I was on my travels. I was in Bali at a spirit festival. That's what it's called. It's super fun. Oh my God. Please look it up if you don't know what the Bali Spirit Festival is.
I want to go
Uh,
so bad.
oh God, I'm going to cry. And I was volunteering there like 5 hours a day, and you get inside all these crazy ass workshops where there's like it's mindset, spirituality, meditation, but there's so much more to it. It's not as wooey. It's very much self development. Anyways, I met someone there, Gina, and she was beautiful goddess like explaining to me how she was working from her phone with the team called Babes in Business. And I at the time was I think on my third or fourth time around traveling and on my last penny and prolonging my stay, volunteering right while I was doing that. And I was just so open to anything, right?
Yeah.
That can be a good thing or a bad thing sometimes. But I'm really glad that I met her because we clicked right away, and I'm like, if she could do something like this, like why can't I? Like, and she sent me all the information. I was one of those people who just was like, fuck yeah, sign me up right away. Let's do this. And I joined in because I really resonated with the program itself that we work with, like health and wellness. I'm like, I can finally have tools to share this with other people, and the products itself, because physically I felt a little bit off because you eat a lot of shit while you travel and backpack. You're
Yeah.
not really the healthiest person in the world. So our whole food products really were something I'm like, I want them. And that was great because those two, the big part of our business. And then it just went uphill from there. And I said yes because I was kind of in a desperation mode. And most people say yes to that because of that. And then it's infinite possibilities and an uncapped potential if you really take this business further or to the top. And anyone can if they work hard enough.
Yes.
Yes. Um, Okay, next question. We have two more to go. So, what has this business done for you? What has it done for you now? Tell us. Give me some things. Sorry,
It,
mom. The phone call.
hi, mom.
Hi.
This business has put me into alignment and flow. Like, I cannot stress that. I can't stress that enough because um, I don't think I've ever been in like flow and alignment like this before. Um, I've always like been hustle, 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 and I've definitely like talked about hustle a lot and everything like that, and that's good. I still think hustle is amazing and you should hustle and do your thing. But to actually be in flow when it's like doesn't feel like work, doesn't feel like you have to literally like wring yourself dry to do it because you're just so lit up and so passionate, that is where you want to be. So it has brought me that. It has brought me an incredible community of women, and not just women, but a lot of women. And it's just like brought me like purpose again, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like tick, tick, tick to everything you're saying. Um, I would say that like the biggest thing this business has done for me has grown my self confidence
Mm,
higher than any other thing that I've ever been a part of. My self worth has skyrocketed because of the self development work that comes along with the training and what's involved in this. Um, I would have to say just mentorship, just having people who care enough to show you what they've done to be successful, and having that kind of people like they're reaching down and being like, come join us, like we want you to be successful with us. That
yeah.
kind of support and mentorship, like having people want you to succeed, that kind of support. So I never really had that before. I was always a very independent lone wolf kind of gal, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden I'm just now a part of this incredible community, like you said. So but a big part from all of that self growth is the confidence I built, and more of a, yeah, a purpose. I have that feeling, Madison, too, of when I work, I get like high off of it. I get like, this is it, I found my purpose. And I hope that that would be for other people too, because it changed my life, you know.
Absolutely. And I agree too with you saying like self-worth and confidence too. Like when I found you guys, like I was like I felt like this big, like I was going through so much. And what we do here is talk about all body, mind, and soul, right? So it has just created this beautiful group of just uplifting. And the confidence, the self-worth, the self-love, it's all part of the growth that we create
Yeah.
for our business, which is, where do you see that? You don't see that very often.
No, not really. So that's what I agree. It's pretty special, honestly. Like maybe we're biased because it's our team, but I think we're the best. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Last question. Where do you see this going?
To the top, to the stars. I see it going to the stars. Okay, but in reality, I I see myself building an incredible business here to sustain myself for years to come. Um, this is my plan A, B, and C, like that's where I see this going. I see helping so many other people come along and have the exact same experience of being able to build a business, and like I said earlier, like turn that daydream into their actual life and their lifestyle. So that's, for me, is like it's not just about me, it's about all the people that I can potentially bring with me to success.
Yeah. It's kind of lonely when you do it alone, right?
I don't want to be at the top by myself. That sounds
Yeah.
lame.
Totally. It is lame, definitely. And if you
Like
have
the
that mindset of,
campaign with. Like,
yeah, right. And I think that's the people who maybe don't do well with this, is because they have, some people can be like really greedy with it and they make it about themselves. And that it doesn't work in this business, because it's a teaching and helping business. When other people succeed, you succeed. When you help people get there, you reach your next promotion. Like it's incredible. Like the business model itself, in my opinion, I think it's super smart. It kind of as well forces you to care. If you're never like that in the beginning, this gives you that feeling of compassion that you can tap into.
yeah.
Um, So I agree with all of that. Where do I see this going? Oh my God, so many things. I am creating a legacy business. I'm breaking those generational lows and curses that happen with, carrying on. Maybe your family was poor and broke, and then now you are with your family, and so on and so forth. I am breaking that, and I have already severed that line, and I'm creating my own legacy, and it's happening. And I'm, again, taking it to the top as well. I'm going to just surpass every single level in this company and build a massive international team in Australia, in Europe, in Canada. And I want to really mentor others really, really well, where they have the feelings that I have, which is purpose and fulfillment and a better income and a potential career to be able to quit all the jobs that they hate. Like, that's what I want to create. And it takes time. I've been in this for 3 years, and I'm really starting to see this, but it's still work, but it's really good work, in my opinion. I agree with myself.
That's the thing, right? Is it's such a beautiful thing, and we have these big, incredible visions that, and it's so great to be on a journey with people that have very similar visions.
Yeah.
So you're all working towards a common goal, right? And the power of manifestation, when there's more people manifesting something, you're going to go quicker. Just like if you've got more people doing something with you, it's going to go quicker. And
or slow you down if you have shit people around you. Just saying.
facts.
Right. But yeah, any other things you want to discuss? Or those were the 4 questions I had written down.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, I've said this before, it's like network marketing. A lot of people start network marketing because of the vision, and they see themselves like, oh, wow, that income is crazy if you can do that. And I just need to sign up X, Y, and Z, a certain amount of people, and I can make this amount of money. That's kind of the stuff that gives network marketing a bad stigma, is when people sign up for that and then they realize, oh, wait, I actually have to put in work. I actually have to learn something, and I actually have to talk to people and get outside of my comfort zone. Oh my gosh. So I think, like, we've just talked about such amazing things that network marketing can do for you, and it absolutely can do those things. You just have to treat it like a business, like a real business, like that it is. Um,
Don't expect $10,000 a month, right? You can't do that. You have to also be realistic, and that's why me and you, Madison, are so real with it. And I think we're going to do another our next Divine Discussions. Let's do full on facts about network marketing, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's be real about this.
yes, I am so excited for that. But this was so beautiful. I love talking about what this industry can do for you, and just to be real and raw about it, and just like kind of give everybody a little bit more of a sneak peek inside of our brains and our visions, right?
Yeah, so much going on up here, but yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Madison.
Thank you so much. We will see you guys next week on the next episode of Divine Discussions.